What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Rebuild series. Monday morning, we are headed to train. 194 is a little bit more bloat than I would like to start the week off with, but we went out to eat last night as well, and we went and saw Oppenheimer at noon, so I stuffed my face yesterday, so hopefully that'll drip back down throughout the week. I'm changing the diet up some, so if it doesn't trickle down as fast as normal, it is what it is. I'm gonna try not to worry. Coming off the max effort lift test, you know, I'm still encouraged, still motivated by that, and I'm going to eat more calories and change up the macro breakdown of the diet a little bit, have some more carbs, eat more for recovery, and hopefully a little more energy. So the weight on the scale is not something that I'm going to try and get too concerned with, but I'm just going to be aware of it, if that makes sense. Because really I just want to start, I want to push and train harder, so I need to eat a little bit more. That's where my mind went basically as soon as I got done with the max effort lift test, and I was like, you know what, I think there's something here, we're close. We just need to train a little bit harder, and to do that we need to eat a little bit more, and I hope to have a little bit better recovery. So we'll see how it all goes, but yeah, feeling good today. We'll see how that translates to the gym, and yeah, gonna start off with deadlifts and keep going. So we had a really strong 3 weeks of training, and looking to start a whole new cycle. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Nope, it's Monday, ton to do. I love Mondays, super motivated. So yeah, as usual, we're gonna drink the pre-workout, get warmed up, get this day rolling, get this week rolling, and see what we got. So let's go. All right, YouTube, let's get this training footage review underway from this Monday back day. So starting the new 4-week wave, coming off a max effort lift test Saturday that I think overall was a success. So was feeling good today. Woke up a little bit heavier than I wanted, but that is all right. Needless to say, the eating carb train did not stop after our max effort lift test on Saturday. So main goal for this week is just to start the 4-week wave off strong, and you know, kind of get the bloat off a little bit, and hopefully be 191 by the end of the week, but we'll see. So what we're doing here is, well, first things first, following the 4-week wave of the 5-3-1 program. So I took all my numbers from the last cycle and just added 10 pounds and got my new numbers. I'm actually thinking about doing a 2-month or 2 4-week breakdowns like I did last time, because I really enjoyed running the same numbers twice and then trying to beat them the second time through. But we'll see based off of how this first 4-week wave goes. But first things first, we've got to get warmed up for deadlift. We did our knee work, rehab, prehab, and then it was on to the actual warm up for the compound movement of the day. So we did hyper extensions, a little bit of hip work, and then single leg extensions. Did 3 rounds on that today, and then it was on to deadlifts. So I'm pulling from a 2-plate deficit here. One thing I'm going to change up for this cycle is stick to the same style deadlift. So we're going to start with a deficit off of 2 plates, then we're going to pull from 1 plate, and then we're going to pull from the floor, and then it'll be just deload week. So if you've noticed before, I'll usually do 1 deadlift from a deficit, 1 deadlift from a block, and then 1 deadlift from the floor with probably a band. So I'm gonna change it up this time and just stick to the deficit for the first 2 weeks. Not sure if that really impacted me or not, but just something I'm gonna do different. Previous best on this that I had was 305.
So we pulled 315 today, so that was a significant jump, and I felt pretty good. And then we did back down sets of 225 for sets of 5. Only did 1 round of that, and then it was on to what I would say is a more bodybuilding style back workout, which I don't really do too many deadlift accessories in training anyways, but we really enjoyed the training from last week that everything was super high volume, so try to bring some of that in today. The first superset was wide grip lat pull downs, supersetted with V-bar low cable row, and this is a wide V-bar that helps a little bit more of a stretch rather than one of the small narrow ones that you see. We did 4 rounds on this superset today. I went 135 for 15, 150 for 9, 8, and then I dropped the weight because I was running out of gas. The strength just wasn't there on that movement today, so we went down to 120 and hit it for 12. On the V-bar cable rows, it was just 100 pounds, 120 all the way through for 20, 18, 18, and 17 reps. Then we did this hammer strength high row machine for 2 rounds. The first set was kind of a pause, just really feeling the stretch and then just trying to really explode towards my body. Supersetted that with a single arm lat pullover. My first time ever doing this movement, just kind of wanted to try it out. I think there's something here. I'm just going to have to toy with the form a little bit. But kind of the same layout. The hammer strength row was going to be heavy, and then this was just going to be more of a burnout set to really tax the lats. On the second set with the high rows, we did just not a exaggerated pause or anything, just straight reps. I didn't like that one as much as I like this one arm pullover. On the second round, I was touching my lats. That really helped me feel it much better on the second round, so I'll kind of note that going forward. But overall, between the 4 main movements we did, that's let's see, 8 reps and then 2 and 2, so 12 working sets total. Finished with 2 sets of cable curls, palms up the whole time. So can't end back day without a little bit of bicep work. And then it was on to get our GPP in. We did 2 rounds of hanging knee raises, supersetted with these kind of modified sit-ups, Roman chairs, whatever you want to call them. Abs felt pretty good today. Then we finished up with 2 sets of seated dumbbell good mornings, holding the 25-pound dumbbells. Did both for 15 reps to kind of work on my hip abductor and being able to improve the mobility within those. From there, it was off to do our walking lunges for conditioning. 120 meters today, took 4 minutes, 32 seconds. And then when we were done with that, finished up walking a mile. Overall, solid start to the training. Finished that up with our daily push-ups and our rotator cuff raises. I did 52 reps for the push-ups today. Not all at once. We went 20, 20, and 12. And then rotator cuffs, we went with the 12-pound dumbbells for 12, 13, and 13 reps. Thinking it might be time to move up to the 15-pound dumbbells on that. So we'll see. I've never done anything more than 12. So from there into our personal development, got our morning journaling, daily stoic, all that kind of stuff, got prepped for the week. I slacked yesterday, did not meal prep. So before we went off to work, cooked our chicken, and I'm actually going to try chicken and rice this week. I have been on a big beef kick, but I wanted to see how I felt with less fat and more carbs, just to see how it helped my gym performance, if that, because I have been going lower carb, higher fat diet. So something to try anyways. Just wanted to see how I felt. All right, YouTube, a little bit later on in the day. This is about a wrap for this Monday. Feeling pretty good. Lats are definitely going to be sore. I can feel them already. Great workout this morning. I hope we continue that momentum for chest tomorrow. So we've started the 4-week wave off strong. We've started the week off strong, so I can't ask for much more. We trained, we studied or read already. Did a little bit of creative work with the guitar. Only thing really left that is a priority for me is to do my mobility tonight. So yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm not gonna lie, I hate doing mobility. But we got a little bit of rice cooking on the stove, making some diet tweaks if we're gonna have chicken and rice tonight. Depending on if I choose to stick to this current kind of macro breakdown, I'm gonna test it for probably this week and see how we do. And then I'll kind of go over that in another video. But I saw also that we crossed 50 subscribers, which was super cool. So thank y'all for that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Very, very humbling. So that being said, I'm going to finish cooking some dinner, enjoy the night, get my mobility done, get rested up and ready to attack Tuesday. So as usual, we're going to wrap it there. I hope you get 1% better. I hope you get some small wins. I hope you're doing well. And I will see y'all next time. Rick.